Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Watford career mode. The last episode didn't go so well. We lost our opening 2 games in the Premier League. You can see we're right down in 18th place. Hopefully we can change that today. We've also got some training coming up. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that now. We've got some players that I really want to grow quickly. Success is one of them, and Ndidi, one of our signings so far. Unfortunately, not the best start to training in this episode, but Success already halfway to 77, Ndidi almost 75, not too bad. Now, in today's episode, we've got a really tough game coming up against Arsenal. It really wasn't the best start to the season, having Southampton, Chelsea, and then next having Arsenal. But it is at home, and we've got a couple of days before, about a week, to sort out our final signings, and then a couple of days afterwards as well until deadline day. So we will try and make sure we get the players that we need and the players that I want. So right now, guys, these are the 2 players on the shortlist. As you know, I've been reading your comments and I'm thinking about adding a couple to this list before the end of the window. But right now, we're looking at the exact same value for these players, but Cesar Montes looks incredible. Not only is he 6'4", he's got really good physical stats. He's actually relatively quick. He's a really good defender as well, and he's got the perfect work rates, which is what I'm looking for, as well as a right midfielder, Katabia from Valencia. We've almost got their scout reports back, but this guy looks like he could be a bit of a gem. So we will get their scouts report back soon, hopefully. But now we just continue and simulate our way to the next game. Hopefully we'll get those scout reports back before the Arsenal one. As you know though, guys, in the last game against Chelsea, we did pick up an injury with Amrabat. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. So I think that makes it even more important that we bring in a right midfielder. And I think we were going to need a new right midfielder anyway. Well, maybe not a new one, but a backup to Amrabat. He's been pretty good. So 4 weeks out for him. We've also had another transfer offer. This time, again, it's for Igalo, and it's Leicester. Okay, so potentially one of our rivals this season. I think they're going to be around the same position as us. Again, I'm only going to let him go for a lot of money. And I know Leicester have quite a bit. So £15.5 million. If they are willing to match that, they can take Igalo, because I've already explained, we've already got quite a few players at the club that I would rather be using in his position. We have another transfer for this time for Guediora, a player that I definitely want to sell. 71 rated at 30 years old. I mean, that is not Premier League quality if you ask me. I'm going to ask for a little bit more money. £1.5 million from Leeds. Hopefully they'll accept that. And here we go, both clubs coming back to me. Leicester will pay £13.5 million. I think I would be absolutely mad not to accept that. That is pretty much double his value. So, do you know what? I'm actually going to do it. Leicester City can have Igalo, and it looks like Leeds were prepared to offer 1.2, so we'll go ahead and accept that. That means we can probably sign a better player out on that right side than Katabia, so maybe I need to have a look around and maybe use some of your suggestions from the last video. But that's good news. I think, although it's a rival, I don't think Igalo will play every single game for them, seeing as they've got Vardy, they've got Slimani, but still, £13.5 million. I couldn't say no. So I've gone through your comments once again, guys, looking at suggestions for right midfielders or right wingers, and this is the list I've come up with, extra to Katabia. So we've got Lamela from Tottenham, Shaqiri, we've got, God, I hate this guy's name, Shupf. I'm probably saying it wrong. I will have to learn how to say his name if I sign him, but I love this guy. This is one of my suggestions, or one of the players that I want to sign because of his 5-star weak foot. I absolutely love that in a right midfielder, left midfielder, because it just means they can cross on either foot. We've got Berardi, a signing I made in my Sevilla career mode, and he was incredible. And we've got Salah, who was obviously at Chelsea in the Premier League, so he's got experience there. Who do I go with? I don't know. What I've done is I have inquired, and I have also asked to scout them. So hopefully we will get back information in time before the transfer deadline day. But instead of going for someone like Katabia, who is 76 rated, and Montes is 75, by the way, I could probably go one step further and actually get a first teamer and have Amrabat as backup. We've got another transfer offer for another striker. This time it's the youngster Felivi. Now, this guy actually has a decent potential around the 80 to 82 mark, I believe. But am I going to have enough time to train him and get him there? I just don't think I am. And I've got other youngsters that I want to train. And strikers, I'm pretty good there at the moment. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let him go to Shrewsbury for 325,000. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe he'll turn into the next Lionel Messi. I don't know. But we've got a lot of inquiries coming back. Shaqiri would cost 40.5. That's insane. 10 million there. We've got 42 million for Berardi, and we've got 38 million there. That is, whew, some of these players are extremely expensive. There's no way we can afford these. But hang on, guys, hang on. Now, this is interesting. So, Mario Suarez was on loan. We recalled him for less than $1 million. I think it was 650,000, something like that. And now we're getting transfer offers for him. And it's big money. And we could probably get even more and then afford better wingers. And maybe even a better midfielder. Oh, man, this is confusing. This is the problem with these career modes where I just do so many changes to the squad. I mean, Mario Suarez is good, but is he that good? Again, I think the hassle of actually having to replace him is worth it if it meant I can get someone in that's better. So I'm going to go in with a counter offer of 20 million. If they accept that, then wow, that would be insane. We've also got a 2-year loan offer for another youngster, Jerome Sinclair, which we're going to go ahead and accept. But now our focus must turn to the next game, guys. We've got Arsenal. It's going to be a big game, this. Having lost the first 2 games of the season, I need to get at least a point in this one. Come on. So it looks like Arsenal are going with Welbeck up top. They've got Alexis in there. I'm guessing he's going to be playing out on the left side. They've got El Neni. There is Arsene Wenger. Obviously, we didn't see him because I was the manager of Arsenal. But now we're at Watford and we're coming up against him. It's going to be interesting, this. Let's have a look at my lineup. I've actually changed it up a little bit. So we do have Emre Moore coming in on the right side for the injured Amrabat. And we have Success starting his first game of the season in place for Deeney, who's looked okay, nothing too special. Now let's have a look at the Arsenal lineup. So Debussy's coming in at right back, Mustafi, Gabriel, Gibbs, Coquelin and El Neni in the middle. I don't like that pairing. And look at the bench, Koscielny, Ozil, Giroud, Martinez, Ramsey, Perez. Some of these players should be on the pitch, but clearly, I think like Chelsea, they don't think that we're a threat. So, well, let's use that to our advantage and beat them. This is where I need to be really, really careful. Alexis Sanchez down the left side and Welbeck in the middle. It's a good challenge. Yes, we've come away with it. But that is where I think Arsenal are going to be very dangerous. Doucouré over here to Capoue. Inside for Pereira. Little 1-2 maybe. Over the top. Go on, Pereira. He's got it back. It wasn't the best pass. Inside the box for Moore. Finish it. Oh, Mustafi with the tackle. Here's Emre Moore again. He's so quick, it's unreal. Through for Success. We might be through here. Please, please. Oh my God, what is that heavy touch? That's another chance gone. I was through one-on-one. What a waste. Come on, Montero. Come on. It's only freaking Debussy. Keep going. This is nice. I'm going to go for a cross. Oh, it's a good one. Success. Oh, you are kidding me. Not so successful yet. Okay, I promise I won't keep making jokes about his name. It's pretty awesome though, isn't it? And that's a good ball in. Come on, rebound. Oh, come on. You can be more successful than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there is half time, guys. Once again, not able to score, but once again playing pretty well. So I'm pretty sure these goals are just going to come. Arsenal do look good on the break, but not so good defensively. Let's spread the play over here to Montero. First time pass into Pereira. I'm going to go on the inside. This is nice. Here's Success. Put out there for Emre Moore. First time cross. Oh, it's just going to be too far. So I am making 2 changes, guys. 65 minutes in. We are bringing on Kennedy and Ndidi. Hopefully, they're going to make the difference. Arsenal have just taken off Coquelin and brought on Ramsey. Look at that. 5 saves compared to none. Wow, that sucks. But that makes me think with Ramsey on, they're going to be going for it a little bit more. So maybe they're going to leave a bit more space in behind. Over here to Emre Moore. Inside with a bit of skill. Spread the play over to Kennedy. Now, this could be good, guys. This could be good. Oh, he's let it bounce, unfortunately. Fake shot inside. Oh, my God, he's still got... That's a pen. Please give me a pen. That would have been brilliant. Come on, make a run. Yes, Kennedy this time. Please. It's only freaking Debussy. You can beat Debussy. Come on. Yes, he's got it. Get it into the box. Go on. No, Mustafi this time. Oh, I think that might be it, guys. I'm not sure we're going to get a better chance than that. Come on, Emre. Come on. Hit it. Go on, Emre. Oh, that's going to be it. That is definitely going to be it now. If that went in, that would have been a seriously amazing moment to get our first win and our first goal. But no, unfortunately not. But, guys, it is our first point of the season. And that isn't too bad. I know we haven't won yet and I know we haven't scored yet. But it's been a very difficult opening 3 games, and now hopefully we can start picking up points against the easier teams. But now, guys, it's time to finish off the transfer window. Southampton have come back and said they are only willing to offer 14.5 million. I mean, we're making massive profit on this guy. He was out on loan, we've brought him back really cheap, and now we're selling him on, and we're going to make about £13.9 million profit. I mean, look how much money we're going to have if we do it. And I've got to say, I'm very tempted because I can probably bring in someone younger and with higher potential and just build him. So, do you know what? I'm going to accept it. I am going to go ahead and sign a couple more players. So here is my updated shortlist, guys. I'm definitely going for Cesar Montes. I really, really like this guy. He's showing great potential, and I think he's exactly what we're needing as a backup centre-back. So I'm going to go ahead and make a bit of a cheeky offer once again, £4.5 million. Let's see if they go ahead and accept that. I'm hoping they will. Now, in terms of right midfielders, I've decided I'm not going for Katabia. He's not good enough now that we've got this much money that we can spend. So we're going to go ahead and let him go. Lamela, still an option, but not too sure. Schupf, I don't think he's going to be quite good enough at £10 million. So we're going to go ahead and remove him from the list. Now, I've added 2 centre midfielders and my new favourite right midfielder slash right winger that I want to sign, and that is Jesus Corona from Porto. Let's go ahead, and I have no idea how much to offer. We're going to have to wait for the inquiry to come back, and it's the same for these guys. 2 midfielders. We've got Tolisso and Cosiello. Now, Cosiello, I would absolutely love to get him into the side. I've never used him in this game, whereas Tolisso, I have, but he's proved to me many times how good he is in this game. He's an all-rounder, and maybe would be a good choice. But Cosiello, something a little bit different. Maybe we could sign him up. Back into some training now. Hopefully we can get some growth this time around. Nope, unfortunately we can't. It's going to be getting closer though with Ndidi. He's literally that far off 75, and success didn't do so good there. Not such a successful training session. My God, I've got to stop this. It's just every time I say his name, I think of it. Anyway, let's advance here towards the end of the window. Are we going to get anything back? So they want 8.5 million for Montes. Player sold. So Southampton have acquired Suarez. Tolisso is going to cost me 17.5. That's not too bad, you know. Let's go back here to Monterrey. I'm not sure if I'm saying that one right either. Should we try the magic £5.2 million again? It's probably not enough, but let's try. You never know. We might get lucky a third time. And it looks like we're going to have to wait another day for the inquiry to come back on Cosiello, who I'm guessing is much, much more. Let's have a look. He's 17.5 million and Corona is 28 million. And again, they've said they want a bit more. Okay, so we need to prioritise here. I definitely do need a backup centre-back. So we can go with 16 million for Montes. Sorry, 6, not 16. God, that'd be way too expensive. Corona, 28. I think I can offer maybe someone. I don't really want to lose any of my midfielders because we've just lost Suarez. Is there anyone here? Maybe... Oh, that's difficult. I don't think we've got any other good choices. Maybe Holbass there. We could go with Holbass, but I might need him. So I'm actually just going to make a cash offer of 22 million. Don't forget, we've got quite a lot of wages, so I can adjust that and make a little bit more money available for transfers. Cosiello, I mean, he's the least priority here, but just because I can, let's go in with an 11.5 million offer and see what they say. But it looks like we're going to have to go into deadline day to make something happen, and I don't like doing it on deadline day, but here we go, guys. Courtois has gone to Bayern, Eriksen's gone to Bayern, and Laporte has gone to Chelsea, and we've got a scout report back on Lamela. Don't think we're going to be going for him anymore, so we'll ignore that. Okay, come on. 3 emails. This is it, guys. This is really, really big for the first season. We need to make something happen here. Accepted 11.5 million. Monterrey have accepted 6 million. And they have not accepted 20, what was it, 22 I offered. So let's go ahead and try and get Montes to accept his contract. So 20,000 per week. I mean, that's seriously cheap, you know. Let's make him an important first team player. I don't really want to dawdle here and potentially lose him. Nice have accepted 11.5 for Cosiello. So let's go ahead and offer him what he wants as well. 30,000 per week, 4 years. Important first team player as well, although he'll probably be a first team player and a crucial one at that. Now, Porto, they do want a bit more money. So let's go in with 24.5 and we'll see how much we've got left over at the end of all this. I think I can afford them all. I only need roughly, 120,000 per week to make all of these signings, something like that. And that leaves us with over 40 million. So we can do this, guys. We can make this happen. We just need to make sure that we sign them in the right order, just in case it does go wrong. I don't want to lose out on a defender. We definitely need a centre-back. So 4 emails now. Let's see what happens here. I'm hoping for some good news. Unacceptable again from Porto, but Montez has accepted his contract. That takes us down to 40 million. So we can more than afford these guys. Cosiello has accepted as well. He is going to be joining up with the squad. The team is completely different now. It really is. We've also got a transfer offer for Gil Martin, a goalkeeper that we're not going to use, but that's not really going to help us much, 100,000, but he can go. And we need to re-offer here for Corona. So let's go in with 26.5. We are going to be able to afford this, guys. Oh my God, his salary's only 21k. We can easily afford this guy. We could probably offer him, 30, 40? And he should be more than happy to take it. Here we go, guys. 4 emails remaining. Whew, this is going crazy right now. So, Porto have accepted it. 25,000 per week. I can't go any higher than that with my voice. That is absolutely shocking. How is a player that's, I think, 80 rated on such low wages? Crucial first team player. He would go straight into this squad. It's another Mexican player in the Watford side. This is going pretty well right now, guys. Let's clear up my emails. This is getting a little bit confusing. What a surprise. Alaba has gone to Juventus. That never happens, does it? I swear, every single career mode ever. Oh, it's so frustrating. But there you go, guys. That is the big news. We have made a new signing in Jesus Corona, and we've still got quite a lot of money left over. But what a massive, massive final day of the transfer window that has been. If we jump into the squad, it does mean, of course, Amrabat drops out. And we put Corona in, 80 rated. And not only that, guys, you know I was talking about 5-star weak foot? Boom, there you go. He has got 5-star weak foot and a potential of, I think, 86, something crazy like that. So we lost Suarez, but Cosiello came in, 78 rated. We've got Montez, who replaces Kabul, because Kabul is 30 years old. We don't really want to rely on him. And that's the reserves looking. That looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with this. We can probably sell one more player, Britos, up for sale. He's 2.9 million. That's his value. He's 31 years old. I'm not really going to be using him much. And we've also got another goalkeeper here that we could probably sell as well. So we'll put both of them up on the transfer list, although we've still got Gomez transfer listed. Let's go ahead and remove him from the transfer list. 4 hours to go. Is there going to be any other big signings going through? Is anything going to beat Alaba? There you go. Griezmann has gone to Manchester United for £83.5 million. That is a crazy amount of money, but less than I paid for him at Arsenal, of course. 2 hours to go, and it looks like Bournemouth have only made one change, and that was Pantilimon, our goalkeeper, going in between the sticks for them. And that is going to be it, guys. That is the end of the transfer window. We're going to have to go through all the changes. I mean, it's been pretty mad. Let's see how much has been spent as well. A total of £473 million was spent. And look at this. I mean, I think we're a big part of why. Okay, so obviously some of these signings wasn't me. It's the signings that were already at the club, like Pereira, Kabul, Yanmat, Okaka, JJ, Kabasele. But we made signings of Robertson, Ndidi, Montero, Moore, Lafont, Lindelof, Montez, Corona, and Cosiello. And then we've got a bunch of players that have been sold. This might be a new record for me, you know. I don't think I've ever made so many changes to a squad. But you know what? I don't normally do this because I feel like it kind of ruins the realism. But this time, I've already mentioned, guys, I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to do something different with this career mode. And if that meant changing the squad up completely in the first transfer window, that's what I was going to do. And that's definitely what I've done. It's a very different squad. But that, guys, is going to round up this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pretty hectic episode. We got a point off Arsenal. We made a bunch of signings on deadline day. And now the season begins here, if you ask me. This is where we need to start picking up points, because I know we're Watford and we're not expected to be, you know, in that top 6, top 8. But that's where I want to be. That's going to be my ultimate target. But if we finish in the top half, that would be a successful season, in my opinion. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the like button if you've enjoyed it. If we could hit 5,000 likes on this episode, that'd be crazy. Just hit that like button, guys. It just takes a second. and please subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode very soon.